Hey everyone, welcome along to another video made by me, Talitha. I'm founder of Life Force Locks, and I am going to chat with you all today about dread wax, dread balms, and the use of them. So I've gotten a few requests lately around dread balms, and I've actually got a few products. We've got 3 different types of products within my online store. So if you want to go check them out at lifeforcelocks.com/shop, little plug there, then please do so. This one is a new one. Shout out to the Dreadhead New Zealand. It's so good. It smells so great. It smells so yummy. It's got shea butter, cocoa butter, organic coconut oil, fragrance or essential oils in here, and it's just so yummy. Anyway, I have 3 different types of dread balms, but I don't offer them to everybody. So here's the reason why. I actually don't like using a lot of product in my hair personally, and I don't think you really need to. That's just me though. I recognize that everybody else is different, and some people really like to use a lot of product in their hair and in their dreadlocks. And here's my recommendation to you. Wait until your dreads are at least a year old before you put stuff in it. So my dreads are, I got them in April last year. So we're in 2020. I got them in April 2019. Okay, so my dreads are starting to get really firm. They're starting to really mature up and come into their own. Okay, so now is the time where I have been putting just a slight touch of the dread balm after I've maintained my hair. I'll put a little bit on my palm and I'll just rub a little bit onto the outside of my hair. Now the reason why I recommend not putting things in your hair for the first year at least, or until they mature up and they firm up, is so that all of the ingredients of these products don't get stuck inside of the dreadlock itself. I recently actually reattached, I cut 2 dreadlocks, I joined them together. In fact, I think it was this one here, because they were getting really thin at the base. As you can see, this one's got a very thin base. So I joined my 2 dreads together, and what I did was I chopped them and I backcombed them out, and the inside of my hair was extremely clean. There was no dandruff, there was no build-up, there was nothing grotty, and I've worked on some dreads where I've had to backcomb hair and there's been a lot of build-up and residue, but there's also been a lot of sebum from the scalp and the hair, and I put that down to dreadlock hygiene and scalp hygiene. I don't use a lot of products in my hair, and the products that I do use are totally natural. So if you do decide to use waxes are really, or balms, but waxes are a really interesting one because a lot of wax is not water soluble, so it will stay inside of the lock. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you're a fan of wax, all good to you, but keep that in mind that over a period of time, if you don't soak your dreads, you know, every 6 months to 12 months to get all of that out, they will just toughen up and they'll start to feel like rope and they'll start to feel really heavy. Okay, so if you do decide to use a balm, use a water-soluble one so that the ingredients actually dissolve or wash out, and please only use them when your hair is mature or if you've had your dreads for at least a year. If not, just hold out. Wait. I know so many of you young dreadheads really want to put things in your hair and you really want to have them really beautifully manicured like all the pictures on Instagram. Honestly, let them do their thing. Let them have some space, some time to evolve, to form, and then, you know, just relax a little. And then after a year or so, you'll start to notice that things change and they'll start to mature up quite nicely. Then you can start thinking about putting these things on your hair if you really need to. But again, like I say, I personally don't. I probably use balms maybe once every 3 months, if that. I really don't use a lot of stuff in my hair. But anyway, each to their own. There's a little tip about waxes and balms. Please only use on mature dreadlocks. And if you want to go and check out the ones that I have available, you can check them out at lifeforcelocks.com/shop. I'll see you in the next video. I've got a few more of these coming out, so I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.